We would like to begin by acknowledging that we are in Mi'kma'ki, the traditional territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Welcome to the third annual pitch competition for the Minister's Entrepreneurship Award of Excellence. The Department of Education and Early Childhood Development is grateful to the Business Education Council for their work in launching this event and creating opportunities for youth to pursue entrepreneurship. 11 young entrepreneurs from grades 6 to 12 will share their vision and pitch their business ideas for a chance to win one of 3 awards in the areas of innovation and creativity, technology, and social entrepreneurship. Today's finalists were required to submit a proposal, a business plan, and a budget. Their submissions were reviewed by a panel who were tasked with selecting finalists to move forward to the pitch phase. Thank you to the members of this panel for their work, playing a pivotal role in bringing this competition together. Finalizing this list took much deliberation, as all submissions were exceptional. Thank you to Michael Sanderson, Director of St. Mary's University Entrepreneurship Center, Megan Broadman, Consultant for Common Good Solutions, Emma Bokema, Director of Learning and Innovation at the Community Sector Council of Nova Scotia, Cheryl Vino-Mackey, Industry Program Manager at IBM. And a big shout out to Jason Turner with St. Mary's University Entrepreneurship Center, who played an important role helping to mentor and prepare students for today's presentations. Before we get to the pitches, I would like to introduce our panel of judges for today's competition. Sue Taylor Foley, Executive Director of Education Innovation Programs and Services with the Nova Scotia Department of Education and Early Childhood Development. Novelle Provo, President and CEO of Smooth Meal Prep. Leah Scarry, Co-founder Squiggle Park. Marc Pinette, Conseiller de Gestion de Patrimoine Asante Capital Management. Marc Pinette, Wealth Management Advisor, Asante Capital Management. These judges have their work cut out for them today, as they will listen closely to determine 3 winners in the areas of innovation and creativity, technology, and social entrepreneurship. Now, the moment we've been waiting for. We have a group of eager finalists ready to pitch their businesses. Please welcome our finalists as they present their pitches.
It is April 2021, a year later into the COVID-19 pandemic with no end in sight. So imagine walking in a grocery store and seeing a longtime family friend, and you are unsure how to approach the situation. Nova Scotia Public Health has guidelines limiting the number of people allowed to gather in groups without social distancing. However, individuals may have different situations like a compromised immune system or personal preference that they prefer limited contact. Quarantines have created a solution to avoid these uncomfortable situations. Now, with quarantines, there is a visual identification on individuals' comfort levels while following Nova Scotia's public health protocols. My company has developed a color-coded iron-on patch to be applied to a preferred face mask, identifying each individual's comfort level with contact. This design will be produced in bulk on a 3-inch patch at 93 cents each and will be sold for $2. I plan to engage community perspective on the logo design and partner with local designer to create the final design. Quarantine is profitable since it is universal and applicable to everyone. Quarantine is ideal for the proactive adults between the ages of 30 to 55. However, the design will be inclusive to all ages. Quarantines will impact on several different levels, including individual, local, and provincial, with plans to expand nationally. Quarantine's marketing plan is to partner with local businesses to advertise and sell our product. $400 of initial capital will be allocated into the marketing budget and will be used for Facebook and Google paid advertisements and website development and upkeep. Market research shows that iron-on patches can range from $5 to $8 per patch in Nova Scotia. Currently, there are no other competitors and has an unsaturated market to fill. Thank you so much for your time and consideration, and remember, together as a team, we can flatten the curve.
Hi, I'm Logan McDonald.
And I'm Lauren Thorne, representing our company, Traveling Sales. This is our entire traveling sales team, each sharing various roles in the company. Our effective communication, positive mindset, and willingness to take risks sets us apart.
Our journey started when we noticed fellow Nova Scotians often complaining about how little there is to do in our province. We wanted to prove the naysayers wrong by showing them just how much there is to explore in a fun, interactive way. With the tourism industry's prominence in our economy, we wanted to give back by supporting local attractions, especially given their recent losses.
So with that, our company developed its mission of supporting the recovering tourism industry by inspiring Nova Scotians to explore exciting adventures within the province.
To do so, we created our book, 52 Nova Scotian Adventures. For only $20, our innovative book combines a travel journal with a list of popular destinations to form a one-of-a-kind adventure planner. On every page, our book features a seasonal adventure complete with space to jot down your favorite memories, making it a valuable keepsake item.
The ongoing pandemic highlights our book's significance as we inspire regional travel as per public health guidelines to build back our tourism industry. With our common focus, our book helps local companies recover with increased clientele.
Our target audience includes anyone who wants to explore Nova Scotia. More specifically, we target a persona of adventurous adults between the ages of 18 and 50. As borders reopen, we plan to expand for explorers across Nova Scotia and Canada as well.
We reach our customers with a variety of strategies, selling at public events and increasing our online presence by purchasing social media ads and leveraging SEO to allow us to appear first in search results.
As our company grew, we also gained shoutouts on Twitter by prominent influencers and Tourism Nova Scotia, and even appeared on global news. Potential customers are directed to our website at travelingsales.ca, where we encourage them to purchase a book online or at an event.
Market research shows an unsaturated market for this project. With the main competitors online, our book stands out with its journal aspect, leaving the consumer a chance to record their favorite memories.
With the movement to reduce screen time and get away from the daily grind, our book's all-in-one structure makes it easy for the explorer to leave their devices at home in favor of our simplistic travel guide.
With these strategies, we have sold nearly 250 books and generated almost $5,000 in revenue, including over $400 worth of sales from our online platforms.
As you can see from our budget, this award would help our company grow by allowing us to produce more products in bulk. It would also allow us to gain more online exposure through Google and Facebook advertising, as well as our website. By purchasing a Halifax vendor's permit, we would be able to sell at more locations in the near future.
On behalf of the traveling sales team, we would like to thank you for your time and your consideration. We are grateful to be a finalist for this award, and we are looking forward to your decision.
Hi, my name is Emma, and my company is Celiac Tracker. A bit about myself. I am 18 years old, and I'm in grade 12 at Lockview High School. I enjoy horseback riding, and I play soccer and curling, and I also play piano. I'm in Junior Achievement Nova Scotia, and I'm also in student council at my high school. I was diagnosed with celiac disease when I was 12 years old. What is celiac disease, you may ask? It is the most common bowel disease, and 1 in 114 Canadians are affected by celiac disease, and 90% remain undiagnosed. The risk of developing celiac disease has risen 35% in the last 10 years, and celiac disease is when the gluten from either wheat, barley, or rye is consumed and it ends up in the bowel. The villi that you see on the left lines your bowel, and when gluten is consumed, it makes villi attack itself, which turns into the picture on the right. And this leads to an increased risk of developing things like cancer or other diseases. Now, the simple fix to this is just to not eat gluten. But gluten-free products come at a cost. They're 2.5 times more than the products you see on the left side of the screen. Now, a typical family of 4 spends about $846 per month, whereas a family with only one child that has celiac disease spends an average of $1,105 per month, which is $263 more, or $1,156 more per year. So the government has a fix. So there's a federal tax rebate, and you can file taxes to get this extra money spent on gluten-free products back. But you need 4 things in order to file this. The first is a letter from a medical practitioner that certifies that you have celiac disease and that you need a gluten-free diet. The second is you have to keep every single receipt that you bought a gluten-free product with. The third is that you need a summary of every single product that you have bought over the 12-month period. And the last one is that you need to track how much of each gluten-free product that you eat. Now, because you need so much, it's very time and energy consuming, and few people make the claims, which means that they cannot afford them and they don't have the time to make the claims, so they end up jeopardizing their health eating more gluten products. So I propose a solution. My idea is Celiac Tracker. So this is an app that helps people save money. The user can take a picture of their receipt that has the gluten-free items on it, and it will compare these items to the items in the grocery store that are similar. And it also has a summary of every single gluten-free product available, and it has similar to a dieting app or a weight tracking app. You can log how much of each gluten-free product you have eaten. So if we look at the model, the girl goes to the grocery store and she gets her receipt. She does the manual cost comparison. It takes time to calculate, and the government returns the extra money spent. Or if you follow the lower line, she takes a picture of her receipt, the online cost comparison, the app does the calculations, and the government returns the extra money spent. This means that the lower one, using the app, takes a lot less time and money and allows for you to still get from point A to B with less time spent. So our target market is anyone with celiac disease, and we'd be able to market in our local grocery stores here in Halifax, right in the gluten-free aisles, hitting our target market. This allows for us to reach the exact people we need to reach. The app could be free, so we don't need, the users do not have to pay, and and the way we'd make money is we could advertise gluten-free products from gluten-free companies right on the app. This would allow for these gluten-free companies to advertise directly to their target market and allowing us to make profit. And the only competition we would have is the government itself, because I have yet to see any other applications or products that do this type of thing. But due to the fact that I have explained in past slides that it takes too much time, this would be the primary way to go for most celiac disease people. So I would use the $1,000 if I were to win to put towards mostly research and development as well as advertising. So I need your help in order to make this possible. And so I would like to thank all of the judges for their time and consideration. And I would also like to wish good luck to all other businesses that are presenting. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Morgan Katrin, and today I'm going to be pitching to you Exemplary, Nova Scotia. When I was in junior high, it was actually part of the curriculum to volunteer. Because of this, my school really tried to facilitate opportunities, and it was the easiest thing ever to just get involved, volunteer, and get your hours in. When I graduated to high school, I found that it wasn't nearly as easy to find ways to volunteer or to sign up for volunteer opportunities. This is when I realized that there could probably be an easy solution to this. This is when I decided to come up with Exemplary Nova Scotia, a website that would make volunteering simple and doable. This would be a social enterprise, and honestly, I think it has endless possibilities to where it could go. Some of the key things that we would offer would be a website that connects youth to volunteer opportunities and allow them to create an account that would keep their history and data and log their hours. This would also work to the benefit of organizations because it would essentially work as an advertisement service for them as well. In terms of competition, there really isn't anything that competes with what Exemplary is trying to offer. Volunteer Nova Scotia and Red Cross are examples of where you can get involved, but it doesn't really cater a ton to youth, and it's a complicated and a little bit outdated process. There's no real platform exactly like this, which I think gives Exemplary an upper hand in the market. In terms of impact, I think that it impacts a multitude of groups in a beneficial way. I think that it would definitely broaden the future for youth and allow them to expand what they can do in the future and the opportunities that are available to them. I think it would increase numbers for volunteer organizations and allow them to have more people. And I also think it would change the way that young people are involved in their communities. To prove that this would be a viable business, I decided to do some statistics within my business class. When I asked people if they volunteered, only 39% said yes. But after answering no, I asked who was interested in volunteering, and 68% said they were. When I asked about how they heard about their volunteer opportunity if they answered yes, only 5% said they heard about it via online or media. This was a shock to me, considering how much youth these days spend online on medias, searching, browsing on Instagram, Snapchat, and how many ads they see on a daily basis. And when I asked would they be interested in receiving updates about volunteer opportunities in their community, 63% said yes. And then I asked if they had wished they had volunteered in the past, if they had answered no, and a shocking 73% said that they wish they had, which definitely proves that there are people who want to be involved but don't know how. When asking the big question, how they would make money, how Exemplary would make money, I think that there's 4 key ways that we would start. Promotion fees for organizations, subscription packages for schools, premium subscriptions for access to advanced tools, and of course, a donation option. The budget actually resonates really well with the $1,000 that was allocated to the winner of this competition. We would probably need about $750 to do the webpage design and maintain it for a year, as well as allocating $200 for future projects and $50 for maintenance. When it comes to engaging customers, we have a few key ways that we plan on doing that. Obviously, using social media platforms, promoting it in the school environments, getting our organizations to direct volunteers there, and promoting it in the community. Just a few small details about me. I'm a Dartmouth High student who kind of came up with this idea through my business class. I have had quite a bit of volunteer experience, but I really wish I had done more, and definitely think I would have used something like this to allow myself to seek out more opportunities. And I definitely plan to pursue this website, especially if, of course, I win the $1,000, just because I think that is something that would help a lot of students, and I definitely think it's something where there's a bit of a gap in the market. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you consider me as a contender.
Good afternoon, I'm Talia, and I'm representing A Cleaner World. Before I start my presentation, here's a little bit about me. I'm in 12th grade at l'École secondaire du Sommet. I'm currently in my 5th year of the Junior Achievement Company program, and I'm fluent in both English and French. With the movement towards sustainability, more and more people are trying to find eco-friendly alternatives to many products. In the cleaning industry especially, it can be hard to find a product with a minimal impact on the planet, either due to their packaging or due to the chemicals they contain. Many of these products are also toxic to people as well as pets, which can be a concern in households with small children or animals. Our solution to these issues are fizzy bombs. Fizzy bombs are an environmentally friendly cleaning product made of citric acid, baking soda, water, and essential oils. It is kid-friendly, and although I don't recommend eating it, it is non-toxic. Our product will help clean the residue off of your toilet bowl and may counteract the smell. The toilet will still have to be cleaned thoroughly, but it will stay clean for longer intervals. Concerning the production of the fizzy bombs, ideally there would be an assembly line, with one worker completing the powder and packing it into molds, while the other would place them in mason jars once solid and label the packaging. This would ensure quality while still working at a relatively fast pace. However, the whole product could be completed by a single person, with one worker completing about 40 fizzy bombs in half an hour. The fizzy bombs could be sold as shapes or in powder form, and would be sold in mason jars. For example, we could sell 20 cubes, or an equal amount of powder, in a mason jar for $10. Our product is aimed at consumers in the late teens to early 30s who have busy schedules and want to help the environment, but this product can be used by anyone. To attract customers, we would go to local farmers markets and use social media, mainly Facebook and Instagram, as well as having a website where consumers can purchase our products directly. Our direct competitors are automatic toilet bowl cleaners, as well as other small businesses with similar products. We differentiate ourselves from our competitors through our handmade products, as well as our environmentally friendly approach to cleaning. We would start marketing to people in local areas, and as our company grows and expands, we could extend our reach to other communities and expand our product line to include laundry detergent, dishwasher pods, and all-purpose cleaners. Our product is priced at $10 for 20 cubes, which gives us a break-even of 446 units a year. With the money from this award, we could divide it as shown on the slides. I believe this division of funds would allow us to start our company in the best way possible. Thank you for your time.
Hi, my name is Gabrielle Hilt, and I run a doggy daycare called Gabby's Doggy Daycare. I'm the owner and operator, and I would describe myself as hardworking. I'm willing to do whatever is best for the dog, like taking it outside no matter the weather or time of day. I would also describe myself as passionate about what I do. I have always loved animals, and I want this experience for my future job, hopefully being a vet. What problem am I solving? I provide one-on-one attention and compared to a dog kennel that would most of the time keep their dogs locked up in a cage. I am very flexible when it comes to dog sitting. What is my business? If you haven't noticed already, my business is to dog sit whenever I'm able, evenings, weekends, and days off of school. It is also to wash dogs very carefully and very thoroughly to make sure that they are happy and healthy. What I mean by lots of love is I try to give them lots of attention and lots of exercise so that when the owner comes to pick the dog up, the dog is happy and not too hyper. What do I offer? I'm a local business, so I will provide any of my services for anybody who's willing to drive to my house. I have competitive prices. I research my prices to make sure that they're affordable, but still competitive. I charge for the amount of hours the dogs are with me and the amount of dogs in that family. Market research. I did a Google survey to find out how many people might need my services. I asked several questions regarding what people's dog needs were. I got 110 responses. Out of that 110 responses, most people just wanted family or friends to dog sit for them, but 27.5% needed a kennel or doggy daycare. My job is to show that clientele that my doggy daycare is the right fit for their dog. My ideal customer. My ideal customer is somebody who is willing to trust me with all their dog needs, whether it's grooming or dog sitting. Like the DeVoe family. They have a lovely golden retriever named Sparky, and they love their dog so much. They work in the evenings and travel a couple times a year. They need a reliable dog sitter like me to take care of all their dog sitting and grooming needs. Marketing and expanding services. When I first started, I just started off in Yarmouth babysitting my family and friends' dogs. But I wanted to make a business out of it, so I did. In the summer of 2020, I made a Facebook page and a Twitter page and put it out there. I started getting customers, so I decided to start to wash dogs too, and hopefully soon I'll groom them as well. Who are my competitors? I have several competitors near me. They're all very good, but I try to make my company stand out by providing one-on-one attention and being very flexible when it comes to dog sitting. My budget. What would I spend my $1,000 on? I have 4 major supply groups that I would need for grooming and doggy daycare stuff. Operational supplies, grooming supplies, agility supplies, and cleaning supplies. I really hope you liked my slide, and I thank you for your time, and I really appreciate this experience.
Hi, My name is Leah Timmons, and this is my presentation. About me. My full name is Leah Carol Timmons. I live in Port Hawkesbury, Nova Scotia, and I go to Tamarack Education Center. How come no one makes toffee? Making toffee is very time-consuming and difficult. You need to be able to find the boiling point, and you don't want to go over and burn it, but you also don't want to undercook it. Holidays are very busy for most people, and sometimes they just don't have the time to figure it out. My solution to help people in the holiday season is to make and sell toffee. I sell both online and direct, but with COVID, I've been selling more online. How to make toffee. I make my product with butter and sugar. I start on a low broil, but I increase the heat once it starts to bubble. And once I spread it out onto a pan and it's hardened, I add a variety of different toppings depending on what the person has ordered. How to make toffee. These are just more pictures of me making toffee. And this one, I'm spreading it out on the pan. And this one, I'm just adding my toppings. And this one is actually me melting down the butter and adding sugar. My product. My product is English toffee, the hard cracked variety. I usually make 3 different varieties, but I also try to make a nut-free version as well. I sell in both bulk orders as well as small individual sample orders. The toffee market. I advertise on local community buy and sells, but I also attend Christmas markets and fairs with my mom, and I have sales from schools, so my teachers and other students. My ideal customer. Most of my customers are people at Christmas markets. A lot of my customers are older and usually looking for stocking stuffers or something to snack on over the holiday season. Boxed toffee makes a really nice gift and it freezes very well, so you can keep it for a while after without it going bad. When I attend the Christmas fairs, a lot of people would buy samplers at the start and they would come back for more once they were done walking around because they liked it so much. My marketing sales plan. In mid-October, I started advertising on Facebook, buy and sell groups for bulk orders. At the start of November, I start applying for vendor tables, and I also purchase my supplies and I start making my toffee. At the end of November, the start of December, I attend markets and I make direct toffee sales. By the start of December to mid-December, I deliver toffee orders. My competitors. I haven't yet come across anyone else selling toffee at the Christmas markets, but most of my main competitors are people selling other baked goods or other candies like cookies and fudge. My pricing for toffee. Per box order, each order consists of a 9x11 cracked sheet of toffee with particular toppings. Each box order costs around $6 to make, but that varies every year depending on what variety I'm making, and sells for $12 to $14. That also varies for what variety I'm making because some supplies cost more than others. I also sell sampler bags for $2. How I would spend the award money. I would like to spend my award money on a small freezer so that I can start making my toffee orders sooner and I have more room to store them. I'm heading into my 5th year making English toffee, and I really enjoy all aspects of the business. I've been doing it with my mom, and I really have a lot of fun with it. Unfortunately, because of COVID, I cannot hand out any samplers at this this presentation is virtual, but I hope that someday you will have the opportunity to try my delicious toffee. Thank you for your time.
Hi, I'm Madison Hutton.
I'm Isabel McNeil.
And I'm Megan Houghton. We are 3 of 4 business partners that make up Beachcrest Earrings. Ask your good at Elmdale Junior High.
Our other business partner is my sister Emerson. We all have different roles. Maddie is super creative and comes up with a lot of our earring designs.
Isabel's great with customer service when talking to customers.
And I'm good with numbers and usually keep track of our sales.
In the summer of 2018, we all went to an entrepreneurship camp called SEED. We learned how to manage, develop, and create our business. At the end of the week, we had to develop a pitch for a panel of judges, which we won first place. This inspired us to keep focusing on creating our earrings inspired by the East Coast.
Here's some pictures of our earrings. As you can see, they're very colorful and no 2 pairs are the same.
We always try and be really creative. Our earrings are extremely lightweight and we use nickel-free stud posts so people with metal sensitivities can wear them. Our business cards also act as packaging to reduce potential waste.
When producing our earrings, first we design them, then bake them for about 15 minutes, glue on posts, apply the glaze,
and then package them with our business cards.
Our mission is to create fashionable, affordable, and high-quality earrings. Our vision is to get as many people as possible to be wearing our earrings.
Our earrings come in different sizes and are lightweight for kids and adults. Even though our earrings are targeted towards people with pierced ears, they also make great gifts. Even though people are creating earrings like Pink Door and Little Red Door, we are the only youth selling clay earrings. We donate 10% net profits every year to a charity of our choice. Last year, we donated $200.
Our company is unique. We like to take the innovative and creative road when making earrings by adding sand from Atlantic Canada to incorporate an authentic piece of the East Coast. No other business does what we do. Also, our earrings are very affordable, so kids can buy them.
We always try and improve, so we ask future and current customers what they would like to see us make. We also like to research fashion trends and popular colors. We promote our earrings on social media and Instagram contests. At craft fairs, we would walk around in our design shirts and tell people about our business and where to find our table.
We currently have our earrings in 4 exclusive locations in Atlantic Canada. One has stopped ordering due to COVID, and one had to sadly close their doors for good.
Beachcrest earrings was featured on CBC and CBC Kids News. In 2019, we won an award from the Family Business Association.
It costs $138.09 to make 1,200 pairs of earrings. So to make one pair, it would be about 12 cents. We sell our earrings for $5 wholesale to stores, and they would normally sell them for $10. We sell our earrings for $9 and 3 for $20 at craft fairs and online. We made a net profit of $1,900 in 2019. But this year, we had a lot of low sales due to COVID. We weren't able to go to craft fairs, and 4 new stores ordered earrings from us, but then had to cancel.
This pandemic has made us realize that Beachcrest earrings needs more of an online presence. So, we'd like to create a website and e-commerce by the end of 2021. Also, increase our sales and social media followers, and expand to more shops and boutiques as well.
Winning would not only help us with future expenses, but we think it would be a great example for young entrepreneurs who want to make a business of their own.
Beachcrest earrings is a reliable investment, and being part of Beachcrest earrings has been an amazing experience for us all.
Anything is possible if you work hard and stick with it.
Please consider awarding Beachcrest earrings with the Ministers of Excellence Award.
Thank you. Pick us.
Hi, this is Math Trainer. My program is last job market analysis show that the most in-demand careers are those that require you to have math skills. In his research, Gary Scarpello found that many students have little confidence in their ability to do math. They suffer from math anxiety and tend to take minimum number of required math courses. This greatly limits their career choices options. Also, the author states that math anxiety begins in the 4th grade. To this moment, it is important for a student to success in mental math and be engaged in math. To help students, I created a gamified web application that allows users to practice and improve their mental math skills. The process is simple. User chooses what he needs to practice. He plays a game, then he gets his results, and he can repeat this process. I believe that Math Trainer is an efficient way to build students good habits of doing daily mental math, to practice and strengthen their general math skills. Math Trainer has 2 kinds of access, free and premium, for $10 per year. Free has all essential features that allow to practice mental math skills, create groups, and track users' progress. Premium access gives more throughout feedback with suggestions on how to improve mental math skills, and provides a smart generator that generates more individual problems based on the user's previous games. Our ideal customer is parents with kids who wants to either improve or keep higher mental math skills. Last week, I started testing my website and received first feedback. I got 30 reports from students. About 65% of them report that Math Trainer helps them improve their mental math skills. About 25% say that Math Trainer is a fun way to practice math, and other 10% say that Math Trainer helps them get confident in math computing. More than 60% of surveyed students are definitely going to continue using Math Trainer, and others are possibly going to use Math Trainer. Also, I got 5 expertise from teachers. All of them consider Math Trainer as a useful tool and are going to use it with their kids or children. There are plenty of websites that can help you practice math, and these are the closest to my website, mathisfun.com and mathtrainer.org. We all have the same basic concept. However, my website has a unique feature, groups. Groups, unlike my competitors' version of groups, have more functionality and allow kids to compete with their friends and allow teachers to track students' progress. I think this unique feature will allow me to get users at least as many as my competitors have, and they have over 100,000 followers. I work alone on my team. I came up with my idea a year ago, and when I started tutoring kids math, and my 4-year programming experience allowed me to develop a website. I'm getting expertise from my counselors as a software development, at marketing, and from elementary school educator. For now, my next step is, for now, I'm working on adding premium subscriptions and attracting more users to my website. In order to add premium subscriptions, I just need time because I can do it on myself. And in order to get more users, I'm going to reach out to educators who will create groups with their students. And this way we'll increase the users in my website. I'll invest $320 to make design for the landing page and video guides for educators and students that are going to explain them how to use Math Trainer and what it is. Next, I'll invest $580 in promotion, which includes graphic design and promo merchandise, which I'm going to give to users who have created the biggest group, let's say in a week, so attracted the most people. So I'm going to reward them for attracting as many people as they can. Last $100 I'm going to spend on AWS hosting. It is where my database and on my website stored. It costs me about $16 a month. So thank you for your attention. I appreciate if you check my website. This is the link.
So my name is Mary Grace, and I'm going to be presenting the Techno refurb, which is all about keeping technology with people. So the big issue is that technology is a really essential part of society today. For example, I'm using a computer to present this right now, and but it's expensive, which means that not everyone can have access to it, and it requires specialization to repair, which means that someone can't just open up their computer and know what's wrong with it. And no service in Nova Scotia provides low-income homes or homes that can't access technology with devices. So our solution is that we can educate people on how to repair technology so that they don't need to be spending money on repairing their technology almost needlessly. And then we provide an opportunity for households to own a personal device when they otherwise wouldn't be able to. And then this also saves energy by keeping old technology in circulation and out of like a recycling depot or a landfill. And it means that people can't like resell you an old device. So a market analysis, there's a company called Reboot in Ontario, which helps thousands of people a year, and they do a very similar thing, which is they refurbish computers and laptops for people. And then the EPRA operates in Nova Scotia, and they recycle old technology. They almost recycled 3,000 tons in 2019. So the business model is that we'll partner with local technology organizations to upcycle their technology, which basically means that instead of throwing out their old computers, they could donate them to us and we could provide households with them. And then this will be a volunteer-based organization. And to sort of make a profit, we offer a low-cost repair service advertised mostly to schools. So what would the repair service entail? It's got the cost of parts and then plus like a $5 profit on each repair. So if you do 6 repairs a month, that would be about $30 a month, which is fairly good to fund the company. And this is a much cheaper alternative to most repair services right now. And then why volunteering? Well, if someone has volunteer experience, they're 82% more likely to get hired. And it also has mental health and physical health benefits. So our competitive advantage is that we're a cheaper alternative and we provide free technology to people. We also have a great student involvement and we work to educate our users. And we're a local business which has support for people who don't have a device. So you don't need a device to contact us. And then for the financials, out of the $1,000, 500 would go into the initial funding for equipment, and then 200 on software, and $200 would go into like buying parts, and then the other expenses would count for example, like if we needed to find a location or if anything went wrong. And then our goal out of the $1,000 is to get 10 volunteers and then 10 computers fixed up. And that's everything.
Hello everybody, my name is Katrin Vandermeulen and I am the artist and founder of Creations by Katrin, a social enterprise. In the spring of 2020, I found myself stuck at home in a COVID-induced lockdown. Social media was my news source, and I had right in front of me a view of all the world's most prominent problems, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, the Black Lives Matter movement, women's rights, climate change, LGBTQ+ rights, the list goes on, and I wanted to make a change. I wanted to use my privilege to create change in my community, but with so many amazing organizations to donate to, I found myself lost and confused as to how to make a meaningful impact. Creations by Katrin sells unique custom art pieces and jewelry, and a portion of proceeds is donated to local and Canadian charities. By purchasing from Creations by Katrin, my customers know they're doing multiple levels of good. They're supporting a young entrepreneur, they're shopping small, and they're donating to a cause much bigger than themselves. I realized I could not only raise funds for these causes, but also awareness, and I could help my community participate locally in a global change. My target market is socially conscious female young adults aged 15 to 19. As I am part of that demographic, I found it was the easiest place to start. There are 25,000 teen girls in Nova Scotia and almost 1 million in Canada. Now that seems like a big scary number, but if I talk to 50 of my friends and they all talk to 50 of their friends, suddenly 25,000 or even 1 million doesn't seem so unreachable. Most of my competitors in my jewelry business are big chain stores, as well as small local makers with big followings. As for portraits, most of my competitors are small businesses like myself. Though I work in the same medium as these competitors, my style is young and fresh and unique, and my donation initiatives create a special incentive to buy and foster an affinity for my business. I have been selling portraits pretty steadily since September of 2020, and I've now sold over 80 portraits. As for my jewelry line, I launched that in January of 2021, and I've sold over 140 pairs of earrings. I've also recently just launched my first line in a retail location, and that almost sold out in under a week. I've also been approached by a second retail location to launch a collection in their store. I have been able to donate over $1,000 to many amazing organizations, such as the Colchester East Hants Health Center Foundation and Black Women in Motion, as well as Truro's youth-led Racial Justice Committee. I'm also in the midst of planning my next big launch in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters, and I'm in the midst of a partnership with the Colchester United Way Committee. As a small business owner, I definitely wear a lot of hats, but I'm always looking for ways to fill in the gaps of what I can't do yet. I am in entrepreneurship class at Cobequid Educational Center, and I've also reached out to the Dobson Lake Glacé Center for Entrepreneurship in Sherbrooke, Quebec, to find the perfect mentor for me when I head to Bishop's University in the fall. I have been hand embroidering clothes for my friends and family for years now, but I would love the chance to bring that hobby into my business as an official clothing line. The first big initial investment to launch a clothing line would definitely be an embroidery machine. This would help me expand more concretely into clothing, but also allow me to fulfill more orders quickly. Along with the embroidery machine, I would also have to purchase materials such as base shirts and sweaters, which I can purchase for about $8 a piece, as well as thread, which I can buy in bulk for about $80. Also, I would have to purchase packaging and shipping materials when it comes time. And a final thank you for supporting local youth and entrepreneurship. And a final thank you for listening to my presentation. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions.
Thank you all for those amazing presentations. Each winning individual or team will receive a $1,000 grant to help grow or expand their idea or company. They will have the opportunity to receive mentoring from St. Mary's University's Entrepreneurship Center and St. Mary's University's Enactus, and all students will have admission to the Starting Point Conference. Welcome to the Honourable Derek Momberquette, Nova Scotia's Minister of Education and Early Childhood Development, who will present the winning teams and share some closing remarks.
Hi everyone, it's Derek Momberquette, the Minister of Education and Early Childhood Development. What a great afternoon it has been. I want to thank you all for submitting your business plans. You have so much to gain from the work that you've completed. Entrepreneurship is much more than about starting a business. It takes resilience, it takes passion, and it takes creativity, which you all have. You all have extraordinary potential, and you will go far in life with this entrepreneurial spirit, whether you run your own business or you take those skills to an employer. Earlier this month, I've been made aware that you had the opportunity for mentorship at the St. Mary's University Entrepreneurship Center. I hope you all enjoyed this awesome experience and use the skills that you've learned into the future. And now for the winners. For social enterprise, the winner is Katrin Mullen with Creations by Katrin. For technology, the winner is Emma McGillis with Celiac Tracker. And for innovation and creativity, the winners are Logan McDonald, Morgan Belanger, Mia Major, and Lauren Thorne with Traveling Sales. Congratulations to our winners and to each of you for being part of this year's Entrepreneurship Awards. I would like to recognize family members and teachers. The support and guidance you give to students as they pursue their passions makes a difference. Whether it's at home learning or in the classroom, your encouragement gives students confidence in their vision and in their ideas. Thanks to our judges as well. It's not an easy job, but you provided great feedback and advice to our young entrepreneurs. Thank you to the Business Education Council for their support and commitment you have shown to education in our province. We are fortunate to have so many that care deeply about supporting student success. And lastly, to our winners and to our families, once again, congratulations. I encourage you always to take a chance on yourself and continue to grow and believe in your abilities. I look forward to seeing your dreams and ideas come to life in the years ahead. Again, congratulations, and thank you for allowing me to be part of your award ceremony.
Hi everyone, it's Leah here. I'm sending a huge congratulations to everybody that presented. You all have amazing companies and products and ideas, and you should all be incredibly proud of the work that you've accomplished over this time in particular. And if anybody wants to talk further about their company, the next steps, I'd be happy to talk with you. I can't wait to get my earrings, I can't wait to get my book and to see the progress of all the companies. Big congratulations to each and every one of you.
What a privilege to have judged the Entrepreneurship Awards. So creative and innovative. Congratulations to all the finalists and to the winners of today. And just a couple of words about our winning projects. Celiac Tracker, I can't wait to use it. I'm celiac myself and would love to claim that tax credit. Never have, but I will with your app, so keep it up. Creations by Katrin. You are so confident and poised, and your products are so lovely, and you have such a great social conscience. Can't wait to see where you go with things. And lastly, to Traveling Sales, what wonderful travel ambassadors for our beautiful province. With students like all of our entrants and our finalists and winners, we must be really very proud of the talents and the entrepreneurial mindset that our students are developing. Congratulations to all.